Hello everyone, it's that your Master and welcome to part 3 of Let's Build That House in The Sims 3. So today I'm building this house here on The Sims resource, and we've actually built quite of the shape of the house already in the previous part. And in this, the previous parts actually, because this is the third part. But in this part I'm actually going to finish the entire shape. Just adding some more wall paintings and adding some more detail. Also, we're going to start a garden and maybe also build a layout of the interior and maybe start with it already. But we'll see how far we can get. So first I want to actually change the color of this wall up here. The top of the wall actually, because it just doesn't look very, it just shouldn't be white, so we have to change it, easy as that. So yes, there it goes. It's changing. There we go. Then I can actually edit. Yep, that's good. Then let's see. I think we first have to look around the house what we still have to do. I actually have to change the color of this wall too. Also the top part. But in this case, make it more of a wooden color. Yes, there we go. And then, I see that I actually forgot to change one thing. I should have also painted the other part in the wooden color. There we go, that's better. So now let's see. I think I'll start with making some terrain paint to make the house look a little bit more realistic. So adding something like this around it, I think that would look nice. Yes, and actually I just came up with the idea to maybe make a fountain over here. That would maybe be cool. I can actually imagine that with this house, so maybe we can try to do that. But first I'll actually see what can we do here. Yeah, shall I make that fountain? Shall we just do it? I think that could look nice. So if we just build that and then add the fountain all the way over there. Wait. First turn off the cheat, because otherwise we have to do so much extra work, which is not necessary. By the way, I'm very happy that I found this lot here in Isla Paradiso, because I think it's actually perfect for building this house on. It was actually pretty difficult to find the right lot, because of course normally you just search for lots and everything actually looks fine as long as you build a nice house. But for this lot, I actually had to for this house, I had to find the right lot size, the right location, the right road actually. But I think it actually turned out to look very nice, so I'm very happy with that. So this is actually that fountain which I just came up with, and I think if we add something like this around it, can actually look pretty cool. Just very modern and very, like, a rich man's house, kind of. Like, I've got the money to pay this house and build this house, then I also want like some strange kind of huge fountain next to my house. That's kind of the idea behind it. So I think I'll make it like this. Well, no, I will not make the fountain like that. That's clear. I'll actually just give it the same colors. There we go. That looks good. Then I can actually make this a little bit more of kind of more realistic. So let me go to that picture. Let's see what we have there. We basically have some trees, that's basically it. So we don't have to do much over there. And actually for this, I think I have to add more of a ground tone. So I think this looks better actually. Or should I I can also just not change the color and just add the plants anyway. So I see that they've used these plants on there. So move objects on. There we go. Placing these around this. And actually the first one is a little bit too big. Because, yeah, too big plants don't really fit on this thing over here. And maybe I can also mix, well, should I mix it with some different plants or not? Because there will be some palm trees in there. Let me see. I think mixing it would make it look a little bit more like The Sims. So, okay, so I just got interrupted by a phone call. So I just had to stop the recording and take the phone call. But I'm back happily because of video editing. You didn't have to wait. But yeah, that was basically kind of a strange interruption during a video, or at least. But yeah, what I was doing was actually adding these plants. I was deciding whether I should add some different kinds of plants in there, and I've actually decided to add some different kind of plants in there because I think that just makes it look a little bit more natural, and that would be good, I think, for this house, because otherwise it might be too much of like a modern art gallery kind of, because of course it is a very modern house and the garden has to make it look a little bit more like something lively kind of, or at least that's how I think about it. So happily I'm the one building the house, so I can decide. So yeah, just adding these plants over there. And then we can also add these between them. Yep, and then just the old ones, which I wanted to add at first around it, just to keep it looking the same as it does on the picture. So I think over here I should add some more of these with like that small little, yeah, I don't really know how you call it thing. And I think, what palm tree can we add for this house? Maybe this some smaller versions of these I think would look nice. At least those are the ones that seem to be in front of the real house. So let me first delete this one, and that one, because I've actually found some smaller versions of those trees. Yep. Yep, those are seriously the perfect trees for this house. I think they come with roaring heights, if you wonder. And they look pretty nice, but normally I think they're a little bit too tried to be realistic and they just don't look very nice. But for this house, they are actually perfect, so I decided to add them. Let me see, which plant should I add over there? Because it seems like there, yeah, it doesn't even seem there is a plant over there, but I don't really know which one I could add to make it look like on the picture. Because it's kind of a palm tree, but not really. This one would actually look really nice in this house, just to make it look a little bit more colorful. Seriously, that would be... I think I'll add those over here actually, because those make the house just look a little bit cooler, I think. Maybe I can leave them over there too. Well, nope. I'll add them in the inside garden maybe, but not over here, because yeah, they shouldn't be here actually regarding the picture. So let's see. That one is too big. And I think this one actually fits best, but if we can find a smaller one, that would be great. But unfortunately, we still don't have plant sliders in the Sim 3, which I really hope there to be in the Sims 4. that would be live, but yep, let's see. Yep, I think that's good. So let's see what plants can we add over here. Of course, we have these apple trees, or at least they seem to be apple trees, but I believe they are. We can add some bamboo, but smaller ones. Because it seems like there is some bamboo around there. And also the smaller version of this one. Is this the smallest version or nope? Then I don't know. Then I actually think that we need a big version of this plant, or tree it is. Yep, then place this apple tree over here. I think, let's see. It has to be, yeah. First I'll actually make this one a little bit wider. Then it has to be a little bit more of one piece, kind of. Right now it's not really good looking. So I think I'll actually place these apple trees in front of them. In front of these larger trees. Yeah, that's right. Let's see. I think that looks nice. That's what we need for this house. Then I'll add some plants down there. Also some stones, I think. Because of the bamboo, you kind of get that Chinese style. And for some reason with bamboo, I just think of stones. Or at least in the Sim 3, I think of that, so. Yeah. Then we put some more of these plants down there. I think I'll kind of make it the same style as we did with the thing on the wall. Because, yeah, on the picture it also seems to be the same. So then in reality or in the Sim 3 we will make it the same too. I think I actually want this one to be one bigger again. Just to make it look a little bit more realistic and a little bit better. Let's see. This one is something we also add. It starts to look nicely. Then also add some of those. Just here and there. And then let me see. Wait, we of course also have to change the location of this post, this mailbox, so I think I'll place it over there. And the garbage bin will be next to it. And then in more of a modern color maybe. Wait, does it say it's... It says it's gray, but it's not gray at all. Yep. If we take the darker one, it would be perfect. Yep. Or no, the lighter one. Oh, crap. I think the lighter one would be perfect, so change the color to that, please. Well, it doesn't really matter, actually. Oh, but now it's going to edit it to the lighter one. Yes. Okay, so this is the garden. Wow, this is actually like a very full piece. What if we delete those? Yeah, I just like the look of those apple trees, but I think I'll only add one. Yeah, just to give it a little bit more color to this house. Not that it doesn't have much color, but the garden just doesn't have much color at all. So yeah, I think now I'm going to change the color of the pool. Let's see. It has like some bigger like squared blocks in there. So let's see what we can do with that. Mosaic, or I don't really know how you call this. Like those blocks in like this blue stuff. I think you call it like something like mosaic. I know what it is in Dutch, but I don't really know what it is in English, because seriously, I would never use that word. So yeah. I really think this house starts to look exactly like it does on the picture, which is seriously very satisfying, and I'm very happy with that. So I really enjoy this series so far, and I hope you also enjoy it here on the Sims resource. So let's use these bigger blocks. Yep, and then a little bit more like something like this, and then yeah, that, I think. Nope, not like that. I think we actually maybe can even use this. Or wait, these are even bigger blocks. Yeah, that's better. This, I think, only has two. Yeah, this only has two colors, so that's not what we need. Then this isn't something other. Let's see. Because the colors of this one are actually perfect, so. Well, I thought they were, but they should be a little bit less like bright blue, but yeah. Yes, I think this is good. Then we also add that over here. Or should I only add this? Maybe I could try to only add this to the floor, because that's what I see on the picture too. And then at the side I add like a little bit more of a darker color, blue. Maybe that would be nice. Yeah, that would be better, I think, because this looks like a piece of shit. It's just, yeah, the game can't handle the look of how it would look in reality, kind of, but maybe in reality it would also look like a piece of shit, I don't really know. Yeah, maybe that's better. I think at least it looks like it does in the picture, or at least kind of. So let's see. Then we have this view. Then I do know that we also have a view from the other side of the pool, yes. And then I know that I first have to change the terrain a bit here. And then I can actually add a plant. Or a tree more. And this would be the perfect tree if it wasn't this big. Yes, so let's see how this would look like. Or what this would look like. That's perfect. I think. Yeah, that's the right tree we need over there. Then let's see what we've got there. Actually, now I see that at the back side of the house, in reality it doesn't have like this cool cliff, but it only has like a wall, which kind of makes a border between the garden of this house and the garden of the other house. So that's kind of some points off for this house, because I would prefer it to like have this place on the cliff, but that's the reason why I placed it over here. And maybe that doesn't look like it does in reality, but yeah, we can't make everything like it does in reality, for this house at least. So let's see. If I add like 2 palm trees over here, I think it would look nice. like the same kind of palm trees which we used in the front of the house. Yep. Yep, that's good. Then now we continue finishing this garden. There we go. Just placing some of these. I think this is mainly what they put in there. Let me see. It seems like it is just some random plants over there. So I'll just put in some random plants over there. Yep. Then maybe this is also something that seems to be there. Oops, a little bit too big. Let's see if we can get a smaller one. Yep, that one is better. Yep, that's good. And then we add some more plants down there. And some stones, I think, so just add these stones. And the same ones as we used before, which are these ones. There we go. Yep. And what should I do here? Maybe here I can just make like a nice path. A little bit more organized than the rest. Well, actually the garden of this house is pretty organized, but yeah, this is just, yeah, I don't really know what I'm talking about. There we go. Then we place this around there. Or, well, actually we don't place terrain paint. I think we just put terrain paint on, but that doesn't really matter. So this is what it looks like right now. I think we actually just have to add some more plants over here, and then we've almost done the garden. Then we should still add some furniture, because actually it seems like there's very much furniture in this house, like outside. Because from the inside we actually don't have any pictures, so I can actually do whatever I want over there, which is pretty nice. Oops. And add some of these, of course, as expected. Yep, I think this is really nice. This is a fancy house. So then we just add this one. And then we'll go outside. Well, we were outside already, so I don't know what I'm saying. But we'll go like to the inside of the outside. Some kind of. And then we will add, let's see, some relaxing chairs actually. Which fit outside. They have to look fancy. Well, we just don't have them in The Sims 3. Because they're like very modern, very cool. Wait, I can at least try to make them by adding some different kind of wood and adding some different cushions. Then, let's see. I'm very happy with how this house starts to look like. It's seriously really like it looks in reality, so I'm happy with that. Especially the front side, of course, because we know what that looks like. I really think that it looks epic. Also because we actually didn't use any windows. Actually, it's kind of funny to see how even without using windows a house can look very nice. Because normally I thought that a house without windows is actually not really a house, but it is apparently. Let's see. I think if we add, yeah, what pattern could we add? I think this one, and then make this one orange and this one black, because that's what it looks like on the picture. And then this one lighter wood, so kind of like this one, but then lighter. Yep, that. So what if I add 4 of those, just like this? Well, yeah, I just don't really know, because they are like strange actually. But I guess I'll leave it for now. Then also I have to add, well, they seriously made like a full living room outside the house over here. It's crazy. But I guess I'll just have to add this and make this one gray, and then we actually add 2 sofas and 2 normal chairs and just like a table. And then we've done that, and I know that over here they actually had like a lounge area, which I'll put the other way around, because then they have this beautiful view. But of course the house in reality doesn't have such a good view as I said, so we won't place it, well, they actually placed it towards the pool. I hope you kind of have a view of how the house looks like in reality, because of course I placed the pictures at the right bottom side, or at least I believe the right bottom side of the video, just to give you more of an impression of what the house looks like. So let me see. Abstract is something that might be good, because it has to be, yeah, strange. Well, not really, but it's kind of hard to see. Yeah, something like this is seriously exactly what it looks like on the picture. Because of course I can zoom in, you can't, but when I zoom in I see that it's like near exactly the same. Then they've added 2 of these sofas, white. Yep. And like a nice squared table in the middle, I believe. Do we actually have some big squared table? This one could work if we just change the color to something modern and actually make it look like a table, because this more looks like a pie than like a table. But if we add like some plants on it or some magazines, it will work out. Just add on this plant. And then I put down, I think I'll just put down maybe these ones, though they're, no. They look too cheap kind of for this house. Maybe the same ones as over there, but then with some different colors. So take this one and then make that darker, actually black, well, more of gray. Yep, that's perfect. And then we add that. Oh, now I colored, you see I colored the floors. That's not what I should have done. I should color this. There we go. Then we've done that. Like a random entire living room over here. I have to say that that does really look much better in reality than it does in The Sims. Because, yeah. It's kind of random actually. But, yeah. I think I won't place the sofa till now. I think I will just... what did I have to do here? Oh yeah. Add some fans around this. This one. And also add the, you know, the fence next to the chair, next to the, how do you say it? Come on. Next to the stairs. That's it. So change the colors. And then in the next part, I hope I can even finish the interior already, because then we've finished this series in 4 parts, which would be pretty good actually for building an entire house in only 4 parts. But yeah, I think, have we done everything in the garden? Yes. So yeah, thanks for watching this part of Let's Build That House in The Sims 3. So I hope you enjoyed watching it, and I hope to see you back in part 4. So I hope to see you later. Bye.